What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Love in Black and White. I'm Brandon.
I'm Corinne.
Y'all already know the rest of it. So we have been gone for a while. We're really trying to figure out a nuance.
Summer break.
Well, and the wifey is a semi-retired, stay-at-home mom.
I am not. I have been working. We moved. I have been unpacking and caring for children. Two children.
Now.
Two children.
At first, it was
for the past 3 weeks. I've been caring for two children. We've been off like 3 weeks. We've been very.
Back. Okay.
I've been busy.
We back. You are in retirement mode sometimes.
I am not.
You are retired.
I am not.
When you worked for Sunglass Hut,
yes.
You had a schedule and everything.
Yes.
Now you just desk scrolling.
I actually don't.
The nanny be at the house. I'm like, why are both of y'all there? She's supposed to be watching the kid. You supposed to be out of the house. My wife in there.
I'm cleaning.
I caught her in the gym. She was in the gym. In our house.
And I work out.
In our house in the kitchen, you can see through the courtyard to the gym.
Yes.
And I just happened to look over there. She on the machine doing this. I'm like, she on her phone. She in there working out.
You have to take a rest between sets, Brandon. If you work out, you'd know that.
I put my phone at the front desk when I work out, baby.
Oh, I know. It's you can leave the house and go to a gym when you don't have to do the heavy load.
Don't play that. Don't go heavy lifting. What you say? The mental load. It's the mental load. That's
the mental load and the heavy lifting. If my husband gets to go work out in a group setting at a nice gym, so mommy can do the wake ups, the diaper changes, the taking to school.
We supposed to be talking about something else, but I got to get you on this one. We have a nanny.
2 days a week, y'all. Don't let him sit here and tell y'all that I have a nanny and you think it's all the time.
I'm summoning
2 days a week.
I'm summoning the Trump in me. I'm finna go Trump.
Don't be rude.
Listen. Don't be rude. First of all, you can have a nanny every day. You want part-time.
I don't want somebody else to raise my child.
They don't complain about it. She can have a nanny every day. The lady could come earlier if she wants to, but my wife don't want her to come early.
Just because you want someone else to raise your kids.
You should have co-slept.
Just because you.
No, I hired you. Co-sleep. You want the co-sleep.
I do co-sleep.
And you should put him in the bed.
So you got the smartest 3-year-old you've ever seen.
Let him be dumb then. And put him in his own bed.
No, that's child abuse, first of all.
No, it's not. My mom put me in my bed. I don't even remember it.
And that's why.
That's why you married me. See? There you go. All right, let's get to this video.
Right, you are the way you are.
Let's get to this video before we end up in marriage counseling. No, seriously. This is the most cringy. Baby,
I got to find it again.
Sometimes you're more extreme than I am.
Oh, baby. People think you're extreme.
But I think we are on the same page with cringiness.
Oh.
If you ever did this to me, I probably would break up with you before we got married. If you ever did what we about to show you.
I would rather crawl across hot glass than ever do what we're about to show you. It would never happen. Like thinking about it, my stomach is churning. My mouth is watering right here. Like I want to I want to vomit.
I will eat glass and wipe with sandpaper after the glass go through.
Oh.
Then to ever be in a position like this guy, I like Lord, take me.
Take me now.
If my heart ever
Just
turns
rapture me up.
soy, and play the video.
Okay, you ready? Okay, wait, hold on. She pinned him with her pin, so now he's her girlfriend.
Congratulations, your new girlfriend.
I feel like Jim Carrey in Ace Ventura when he finds out that Einhorn is Finkel, Finkel is Einhorn, and he's like in the shower and he's all. That's what I felt like watching this.
If you ever did that to me in front of the world, I say, if you don't get up, you're not finna propose to me in front of the world.
I have secondhand embarrassment for this woman. I think I'm more embarrassed for her than I am for him, only because I'm a woman.
Yeah, I'm
But
embarrassed
like,
for him.
how? I'm not. I mean, I know I'm not a feminist, but like, even in my 20s, at the height of whatever ounce of feminism I had in me, the thought of proposing to a man was just like, no, absolutely not. How degrading. I could think of the only thing more degrading than that is to like be a prostitute. Is the only thing more degrading as a woman than proposing to a man is walking the street.
What would people's defense be to propose? I think most people will cringe at a woman getting on one knee. I had a girl that I work with, police department, and the man she proposed to was a police officer.
Oh no!
And she proposed to him. Like,
did he say yes?
He said yes, and I've never looked at him the same.
Did he? Like, my dad was a police officer.
I don't think he cried. Maybe he cried and everything. I don't know.
I can only imagine how he got made fun of. Did he get made fun of for that?
I didn't work in his division. He worked on the east side.
So was all y'all talking? Was he like the bitch of the police department?
I think it was so bad that we wouldn't even bring his name up anymore. He was dead on the west side. That's your dead man walking. But let me give you an example of her.
All right.
Like, she had a mixed background, right? She was married once. I think she had a divorce, and then she was bisexual, and then she met him. They still together to this day. I saw it on Instagram.
So she
was a good.
She probably. Well,
I think I asked her, if I remember right, I asked her, like, what would you, and I think it was like.
You asked her, what were you thinking?
Yeah, like, why would you propose to him? And she was more like, I wanted the marriage, I was ready, and I wasn't going to wait on him.
That
and
is
so
like
I did
the most masculine.
They still married, though.
Yeah. Well, of course, because what's he going to do? Some limp-wristed, soggy, he's going to make a decision and leave her? No, he's going to do what she tells him to do. She tells him we're not getting a divorce, we're still married. He's going to say, okay, I guess we're still married. I guess we're still happy. That is insane. There is nothing, just the thought of like getting on your knee to a man.
Well, you got to go get the ring first.
Oh.
And you got to go tell the people at the jury place that I'm proposing to my husband and I need an engagement ring. Like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
I'd be like, no,
baby,
leave.
I get it.
What?
It's cheaper.
But he still has to buy her a ring.
Marriage. But the proposal is way cheaper.
An engagement ring?
You go and get one of these. I think this is like $50.
It's way cheaper than one of these.
That's more than that because it's gold.
Way
but if you can go get hey, that's a cop out.
I watched that in horror.
Wait a minute, how do women be doing us in, bro?
No.
How in the world does she get? Of course she proposed. That was easier. I had to go to the place. I remember.
Wait, I'm looking at his face and he's like laughing in embarrassment.
Dang, after her event,
he doesn't look embarrassed. That's what I mean. Like, girl, it's your moment.
After her event.
You literally just did your event. I don't know what she got. We should have done more research.
Where was the ring at? In a pocket of a spandex?
His homie behind him handed it to her.
Oh, they both gone. Both of them, they sleeping together. Him and the other guy.
And all his male friends are like, yeah, bro.
Them dudes sleeping together.
But
in a throuple.
They're French.
A throuple.
They're French.
A cruple. I don't know what you call it. He going both ways. They doing a two-man. It's called two-man. I guess a two-man and two men and one woman. Anyway, they doing something nasty. Because ain't no way in the world my homeboy come to me and say, look, get this ring to my girl so she can propose to me.
Could you imagine?
I say, bro, look, I ain't friends.
She got down on her. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's so emasculating. Like, how embarrassed would you feel?
But at the end of the day, if y'all love each other, who cares?
On her knee propose to you.
If y'all really love each other, who cares?
But if you really love each other, why wouldn't he have done it? Is that too much of like a... I don't think that it's... I know I'm traditional, right? I know I'm not a feminist. I know I'm not a new ager, whatever. But even if you share gender roles and we both work and we both clean and whatever, just because you don't know how to put your dirty clothes in a hamper basket...
I put it right in the hamper every day.
Put it right next to the hamper on the floor, where she can pick it up and put it in the hamper.
Baby, you said you want to get extra steps in, so I just leave little crumbs around so you can bend down. You work your back. That's your lower back hamstrings. So you get and you pick it up like this. You carry it and you drop it here. That's arm. You got biceps. You got back. You got hamstring, legs. Baby, you getting the full work. It's like CrossFit. Next time I'm gonna put one on top of the.
Should be a feminist.
Maybe I'm gonna put one on top of in the top of the closet
maybe
so you can have to jump.
Maybe I should. If I vote for Kamala, will he put his clothes in the hamper?
Look, man, if I wanted to put my clothes in the hamper, I'd be single. If I wanted to, if I was single, I have to put them in there.
We're not.
But I got married.
We're not making a case for why women shouldn't propose.
No, look,
Oh,
she's
man.
joking. You know, for the most part, I put my
I'm,
stuff
ki-
in the
I'm,
thing.
I'm kidding.
I would never like just completely abandon my wife. Like
No.
we're joking, but because there's women out here that blog all day long about how men are co-parents and stuff. I do my part.
Yeah.
I was never good at doing it when I was single, but I do my part. I always ask my wife.
Because I remember you used to get on me about how I didn't do laundry right. Because the way black people are
yeah.
about laundry is not the same as the way white people
I
are
don't know
about
how
laundry.
y'all.
Delon, am I right? Are black
know.
people particular about their laundry?
Man, when I was growing up, Daddy and them made us
Yeah.
do laundry. We
He
got
was
put.
like, I've never, as a white girl, I've lived alone since I was, 19? I've never used, what's it called? Softener. What's it
Fabric
called?
softener.
Fabric softener. I never used it. It's pointless. When Brandon and I got together and I tried to be a nice girlfriend and do his laundry, he was like, no, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. And I was like, do you want me to do it or not?
Listen.
And now he lets me do it.
Listen.
But like, you don't need to do the extra steps.
Yeah,
and
you
like,
do.
I separate colors, but some things are okay to mix.
No.
And he was just like, white people don't know how to do laundry.
I grew up where darks, lights, whites.
Racist.
You mix
Racist.
black people and white people like that, you get a whooping. All right, you don't mix black and white like that. You get a whooping. But you end up fading your clothes and stuff like that. So we just did it like that.
Yeah.
And you put that fabric softener in there,
Yes.
so it smell good.
Oh.
And then when I got to college, after I would wash my clothes, I'm like, the scent ain't there no more. So I put 10 dryer sheets into one thing. My stuff soft
You
and it
open
smell
up
good.
the dryer and you have a headache from
Hey,
how
baby.
all of those
It'll go away.
toxic fumes.
It'll go away. But my clothes smell good.
Anyway, so he knows how to do laundry. Don't let him lie to you.
I know how to wash dishes. I know how to do laundry. I know how to do
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I have gotten a little lazy since I've been married. But if you ever told me,
Yeah.
baby, I really need for you to do this because it's bothering me,
Yeah.
I'd do it.
You would do it.
But like, you be leaving your
But
stuff everywhere
he
too.
works all day, so I'm not going to be like,
I don't
hanging
try
out. And when he gets home, be like, hey, can you do your own laundry? That's crazy to me. It's crazy.
and I don't want my wife to feel insignificant, right? You know, if I did everything, then what would she do, right? And then she'd feel bad about it. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna leave you some stuff for her to do. You know what I mean? So hey, I love you that much. I don't want you to ever, baby, ever. I don't want you to ever
honey.
think that you're not valued at this house. So I'll always have stuff for you to do. Always. You know, so, but at least I'm not a stinky, nasty dude that
He's kidding. He's not this much of a barbarian. He's kidding. He's just being
kind of,
He's just being
I'm kind of kidding. Nah, but anyway, I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up where I didn't wash dishes and stuff like that. But we do have where my wife do certain stuff because she stay at home. But that's if she went on vacation or whatever, and I know how to take care of the baby. I let my wife take the primary role, but like if I need to do stuff, I can do stuff. I raised kids already. I raised one.
One, a little bit.
I raised him when he was a little baby, and then he come with me. I gotta feed him and go to work and all that stuff. Don't say a little bit; you'll get in trouble.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, it's just so back to the women proposing. I remember. So my long-term boyfriend. Do you know who I'm talking about? The soy-filled one.
The one that messaged me on
the one who
social media?
messaged Brandon on in his feelings. I remember when we were dating, he was like, I wouldn't want my girl to propose to me. There's like, I don't see anything wrong with that. And I remember the inside, I was like, oh, like, how could you say that? And
because he was gay. But anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So it all, like, as you look back, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's like a certain kind of men are okay with being not men, not having to fulfill, I don't even want to say, like, fulfill a role, but, like, be a leader, be a man.
It's not impossible for people to love each other and do it. I just personally think for me to allow that to happen, something got to be wrong in me.
Yes.
And for me to be with a woman that think that makes sense, it's like that's not a woman I would want to be with either. So from my perspective, it's all wrong. But at the end of the day, man, I don't care what people want to do in their own life.
Sure.
As long as y'all stay married, because men be proposing all the time and be sleeping with somebody on the side.
Right.
So
but my thing is like it's so desperate. If a woman feels like she has to propose to a man, it's because she knows he's not going to. She's tired of waiting him because he hasn't, or it's like, to me, it's so desperate. She's doing it because she knows on some level he's not going to. And so she knows I have
She's
to take,
forcing him.
right. So I like have to take the lead and like manipulate him into saying yes. And in public, he has to say yes.
Right, a man won't ever say. A woman probably would say no more than a man would.
Yes.
He ain't gonna
But
embarrass
I
his
just
woman
think
like
it's so manipulative and so like desperate because, yeah, I mean, maybe I'm so conventional that I can't even understand that like a man wants to be proposed to too. Yeah.
No,
But for a man to be
just
like,
not.
I want to be proposed to.
I think
That's
that
so.
the future of
Hey.
these weenies are being weak like that. I think
Yeah.
like
No, if
I
you're
just think
lesbian and it's two girls, then obviously one of y'all got to pull the trigger.
which is that's not even marriage anyway. I don't know what y'all doing.
But
Y'all just playing at that point.
but
Y'all playing how?
okay, Brandon.
She don't like when men just think that stuff is crazy. I think it's crazy when two women, two men get together and do all that. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So what would you do if one of your girlfriends would have proposed to you?
I say, get your up off the ground.
You
embarrassing
really
me like
would've?
that. I swear, God
In
is my
public?
witness.
Well, I know you would have.
Man, I'd have said, no. I'd be like, nah.
Would you have been like, I've seen it, video, I think just videos online, where a girl goes to do it and a guy like stops her and then he proposes to like save her embarrassment. But like, to me, it's
I
so
will save the
manipulative.
embarrassment.
Like you force his
I
hand to
won't
embarrass
put my
you.
hand out for no woman to put a ring on it while she on a knee. I would never. I just could never do it. It would be so embarrassing to me. Like, girl, you trying to play me? What if what kind of man you think I am that you on your knee with a ring like this? It's crazy to me. So anyway, but I think that at the end of the day, as long as people love each other, I don't care who proposed to who. But I do think that it's very weird. But the woman was from Paris or something. She wasn't American.
They were French, and French men
French.
are like women. So
They are really feminine. I saw a dude in the video the other day. He had a skirt short set on, and he was super sweet. I was like, dang, well, he's sassy, boy. And I thought I would have think he was gay, but he was in a picture with a woman that was his wife and kids.
yes, French
Maybe he's
men
still
aren't.
gay. Maybe he's
It's
still
not
gay.
like an
Nowadays,
alpha,
you never know.
thing.
Yeah. Maybe he's just playing house. I don't know. Maybe acting. They good actors too.
Anyway, super cringe. I would never do it. Would you do it? Do you think it's normal? Do you think it's okay? Ladies, could you ever do it? Men, what would you do if your girlfriend did it?
Write in the comment section. I want to know. I got to know. We should put a poll together. We'll poll it. Should a man ever propose, or when should a woman ever propose to a man?
Never.
Never. I think never. All right. That's it for this episode. We'll see you on the next one. Shout out to everybody that follow us, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. We'll see y'all on the next Loving Black and White. Peace.